Hello everyone, James here from JVC Paints with my winter warmer update. My last video I mentioned that I had two projects that I was going to try and do for the winter warmer update. This and a DBA army. The DBA army, yeah, I'm going to have to, that's not going to get done. My friend's got the bases and I'm not going to be seeing him until after the 31st. So yeah, so this is it for me, I guess. So yeah, let's get stuck into these miniatures here. Whoops, I'm going to move the camera a little bit. So, 9-man unit from Artizan. We have the LMG team here, MG42. In the back, we've got the assault rifle guys. There's two of them. The NCO here, I painted him out as a lieutenant. And then we've got 4 riflemen here. On a couple of the guys, just to make some variation, I put the shield decals on the helmets. The National Shield and the Fallschirmjäger Eagle. And yeah, I just, followed what I saw in Valhalla Games video about Tropical Fallschirmjäger. And yeah, just some color plates that I found on the internet. But yeah, they painted up pretty well. It didn't really take me too long. I already had the flesh done. But these guys have been sort of sitting in my pile, my to-do pile, the never-ending to-do pile, for about a year. So finally I got them done. I was trying to get them done in the summer, but I never got around to them. And here they are. And I think they came out pretty well. So just a little bit of base work, just a tuft. Tried to keep it sort of, southern Mediterranean. And I think it came out pretty well. Some other stuff I want to show you related to bolt action. I couldn't believe how many sandbags I had squirreled away in different places in my room here. So anyway, I have that Berlin game coming up, and I had built the 88, and we're going to use it as a train piece, but it also we're going to actually use it in the game as well. So I built this sort of like, I guess, sandbag barrier to protect the gun, give it some hard cover, while it's sitting there hopefully picking off some Russian tanks. And another thing I made for the Berlin table, which I'm going to show you now, is this bombed out post office, the Zeppelinstrasse post office. So with this, the whole idea is that it's basically a bombed out building. It's a post office, but a few small things just to set the date and things like that. Because it would be a government building, they got this, happy birthday Adolf Hitler thing, 1945. They got the picture that, still is around, and just little bits and pieces of paper and documents and stuff that would be blowing around. We've got the, Nazi flag under there, and some just wood and bits from the second floor, I guess, and some newspapers as well. I tarted it up, as you can see here, with a couple of posters and things like that I found on the internet. The internet is great for this kind of stuff. A couple here too. I wrote, fight until the end, some slogans I'd found. Oh, excuse my hand here. And this little interesting piece here too. This is an old Verlinden Nazi building eagle that I had for years and years and years from when I was a kid doing scale models and stuff like that. And I did the blue stuff technique, which is basically use this stuff in Japan. It's called oyamaru. And you can make little casts of things out of epoxy putty. So I gave that a whirl, and I did kind of mess up the head here. It didn't turn out perfect, so I'll put some rocks on top of it. But yeah, I think it turned out okay. The actual buildings are Tamiya / Italieri sort of 1/35th scale diorama kits. I think one has a mortar team, an 81mm mortar team, and the other one had like just some dudes hanging out, But yeah, it turned out okay. It's gonna be part of the game, so for terrain, it's okay. It's rough terrain, obviously. It's all rocky and stuff like that. I am a little bit worried about metal miniatures on the rocks, though, if they tip over and they get chipped and something like that. But yeah, that's all my bolt action for this time. And I do have one more thing I want to show you guys, so hang in there and let's check it out. Back to the Great War for me. You can see here, I've painted some Ottoman Turks for World War I, the Gallipoli front. They are an artillery crew. We've got a 6-man crew. The NCO here is in the center. He's got a little cool little book sort of sticking out of his jacket. We've got 4 crew members. These 2 guys are going to be sitting on the gun somehow. So when I painted them, I pinned them, and then I pulled the pins out because I didn't know how my friend was going to mount them onto the gun that he is painting. So the other guys, they're pretty straightforward. The casts were really good, a lot of fun to paint. One small little other detail I've done with them is I've endeavored to give him the sort of the blue epaulets and collar tabs and things like that denote that they are an artillery regiment. So yeah, they were fun. I hope I'm going to be picking up some more figures of him. I hope that they include some more Turks. Next to them, we've got a bit of some command here as well. We'll go over here first. So we've got a mullah of the Ottoman Empire, sort of blessing the battle standard for. Actually, I think I made the guy. Might be artillery, might be infantry. I can't really remember. And then next to them, we have the observer. He's got a telephone. I haven't bent the cord here, as you can see, because I don't know if my friend wants to put it on this side here or this side over here. So I just said, okay, I'll paint it, but I'll leave it. One other thing here we've got is a colonel. I made him artillery as well. He was a lot of fun to do. There's a lot of character with this. The binoculars were a bit iffy to do. Endeavored to do the shoulder boards as well. I don't know if that's going to come out or not, but yeah, I tried to make him a new colonel. Yeah, they came out okay. Next to them, we have these four guys. Pardon me. These are Germans that would be fighting, I guess, in Palestine. When I first saw the figures, I was pretty excited. I was like, wow, this is cool. I've never painted this before. I really didn't know anything about the history of it either. But and I found I got some reference as well on the internet and from my friend. But I gotta say, I don't know if these are the same company or they're definitely not the same sculptor. These figures are a little bit, how can I say, subpar, to be honest. You know, I don't even know who the manufacturer is. They have some balance issues with the bases as well, which was a real pain. Even mounted, white glued, everything. I mean, this one guy here with the bayonet, he kept falling over and over and over and over. And finally, I had to like super glue him to a piece of wood. But yeah, we've got an officer of sorts here, and we've got 3 riflemen. So, but that's it for me for the Great War. I've got some pictures of some officers that I've done previously. I'm going to put them up as stills at the end. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep those brushes moving, and take it easy, and we'll see you next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye.